Is Lord of the Rings willing to go in that kind of, I want to have to say dark, but at least more adult-oriented type of storytelling, mature
Are
boobies,
they?
elven boobies.
No, they'll show you feet.
Oh. Yeah, we know through your OnlyFans they like the feet. Hobbit feet.
Yes, they like it when it's dirty.
Oh, they love it. Oh,
And Lulu.
all right, now this is the official Lord of the Rings trailer. The last one we caught, it was a teaser.
Ooh.
That's why they didn't give away anything. I was confused. I'm like, what's this about? It's just a lot of sweeping vistas and a lot of short people. I don't know why they don't call me up because I'm really short. She's even shorter. She should have been a default Hobbit. Never got a call. In any case, one thing was clarified, and that is that the budget for this is insane. Like the whole series, I think there's like $100 million, like insane amount of money, like movie money. So the quality here, I think, could be pretty good. Although I kind of felt like after watching the trailer, I could tell like they were spending good money for it. Like the effect shots were pretty impressive. They definitely shot a lot of stuff like on location in Hobbitville, wherever the hell that is. It looked good. Mm-hmm. Now I am more curious about like what the story is about. And, set in a period where it could be any story. And I think people, I don't know, there's been a lot of mixed opinions about it. And after a while, I just stopped reading what people are saying. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to just try to enjoy it for what it is. But hopefully this will convince me because I'm still not convinced yet. I want to sit through 50 hours of any kind of TV show at this point. Like Game of Thrones has effed me up. I don't have that time to invest in a story that's ultimately going to suck in the end. Like you got to stick the landing. And I would rather know what the landing is.
Why would you want to know the landing?
Well, it's not that I need to know the ending, but I think what I liked about Lord of the Rings is that because it's based on the book, you know the ending's going to end well.
I see.
They're going to solve the story, right? I think Game of Thrones, they got themselves into a real shitty scenario because the books weren't done. And the showrunners at some point were like, well, we just got to make shit up. Oh, how do we end this? Let's do this. I don't know. We got to wrap it up. And then it sucked. Right? You can't F up a story to something unless you know what the story is, in which case you stick the landing. That's how you stick the landing. So
this has a book too?
Yes, but not really. It's not like the book series where they went to the kind of depth of the Lord of the Rings, that saga. The rest of the stuff is more like lore. It's like backstory exists. So there's more rooms to interpret a story, which means that there's more room to fuck it up too. So,
well, I personally just am excited to see another Lord of the Rings movie because it's been a long, long time.
It has been a long time. I think there's anyone who can do, fantasy well at this point is probably anything that's set in this Tolkien universe. It's just so well established that you can, it feels comfortable. At the same time, there's room to be creative, but we'll see. I know. For all that I know, they're just going to introduce mutants in the end, and then they're going to go to a multiverse.
No. Don't do that here.
By the way, if you want some cool commentary, check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show. Yeah?
Yeah. All right. And away we go.
We thought the war at last was ended.
Wow.
A lot of folk died.
Our days of peace begin.
We thought our joys would be unending. We thought our light would never dim.
The skies are strange.
It is here, Galadriel. The moment we feared.
There's a lot of people. That's not cheap.
Evil does not sleep. It waits.
That
Beyond
dude
the
looks
darkness,
like a brat and a
tempting
half.
shadow to bury us all beneath the mountain.
He has not one name, but many.
Have you heard of him, lad? Have you heard of Sauron?
It's like he's just been to the nail salon. Somebody just got nail extensions.
If the evil rising is left unchecked, it will take us all. Find the light, and the shadow will not find you. Together we can survive this! Fight with me.
Each of us must decide who we shall be.
There can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
That was cool.
You have been told many lies of Middle-earth.
I can do that.
I knew something's going on. Wow, that looks awesome. Ooh.
That looks awesome. I still don't know what's going on. Well, this way, I know it's a prequel, so it's the rise of the power of evil, right? That's probably it, and it's probably the squabbling between humans, elves, and then the short stacks. That's got to be. I think the problem with making a Tolkien like book like this, or based in this universe, into a TV series, the challenge for me is the lore is interesting, and the stories you could tell between them, the infighting is interesting, but like you really got to get political. Like I want to understand the social dynamics between each of the different, like the elves. Like if you dig into like the drama like they had, I hate to say it, like it needs to get political, like Game of Thrones. I think that's why Game of Thrones was so interesting. It was political drama, right? The backstabbing, the who's going to be king, right? And I'll kill you, my brother, or no, I'll sleep with you, my brother. And, like that whole idea is really, like, it makes for great TV. I hate to admit it, right? Unlike a movie where it's more like action, it's a singular plot, right? You could have literally one dude walk across the effing planet to like try to throw away a ring. That could work for a movie. That won't work for a TV show. If they literally had something where like, hey, I got to walk across the planet to return the ring or create a ring, I'm like, boring. Boring.
Well, you never know. It's going to be interesting.
We'll see. Maybe I'll watch the first couple episodes to see where they take it and to kind of feel for it. But I hate to say this. Even though I hated how Game of Thrones ended, I was spoiled with the way they told the story. The intrigue between all the different characters always made every episode and every season interesting. It wasn't like the same 5 people and it's just like you go back and forth and it gets old by season 2 or 3. It's like they're constantly introducing new people. People are constantly dying. It was grim, very rated R. Is Lord of the Rings willing to go in that kind of, I don't have to say dark, but at least more adult-oriented type of storytelling. Mature.
Oh, are
boobies.
they?
Elven boobies.
No, they'll show you feet.
Oh. Yeah, we know through your OnlyFans they like the feet. Hobbit feet.
Yes, they like it when it's dirty.
Oh, they love it. Oh, the Hobbit feet. There are people out there who probably have, there's a fetish for everything. I'm almost willing to bet.
That's right.